And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for the 2026 NFL playoffs. And we have the NFC Championship game here tonight between these two divisional rivals in the NFC West, where we will see the Los Angeles Rams travel up to where the 12th man lives there in Seattle to take on their division rivals, the Seattle Seahawks, in the NFC Championship. And this should be a stellar game here tonight, folks. And what will be the second to last game of this NFL season. And tonight, we will find out who will take on the New England Patriots after they won the AFC Championship against the Denver Broncos on the road in Mile High. We'll now find out who will be the representative for the NFC in the Super Bowl. Will it be the Rams? Will it be the Seahawks? We will find out shortly in just a few moments right here with live play-by-play on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And are you ready for some football on a Sunday night party? Are you ready for Tim Reynolds Show to get this thing started? Come on, everybody, let's hang out with football on tonight, and we'll find out who we'll see in the Super Bowl when this game is over tonight. Ah. All right, let's get the poll ready for everybody as we get the winner. And oh man, look at the flyover. That's so cool. All right, guys, don't forget to pick your winner. All right. All right, guys, don't forget to get your votes in on who you're picking here in this NFC Championship game matchup. What's up, Bills Mafia? Sonny Dixon. We got Ty the Sports Guy here. God bless America. Heck yeah, let's go. Appreciate you guys. We've also got Declan, Love the Birds here first. Appreciate you too, brother. And let's get going here, guys. We've got kickoff moments away and what should be a stellar matchup between these two teams. And really what I'm focusing on here, guys, from my perspective, is I think the Rams offense is going to need some explosive plays, and they're going to need to run the football to help with that play-action pass game in order to go up against this tough, highly ranked Seattle defense that has been stomping teams in the postseason thus far after they dominated the 49ers last week. They're the only defense that has not given up a touchdown so far this postseason. But we do know that Seattle's coming in after only playing one game. And man, after that dominating performance there against the 49ers, I got to tell you, it's going to be a heck of a matchup here for the Rams, especially for the Rams defense. They have a chance here of really being the difference maker of this football team because they're able to get to the quarterback, apply pressure, but have a very good secondary that's very opportunistic. They really ride All right, hello, everybody hear me okay? All right, hello, everybody hear me okay? All right. I think we got the sound back. All right. I think we got the sound back. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a error. All right, as we're getting ready for kickoff here, guys. Did you catch any of that, by the way, guys? And we are underway here in this NFC Championship game. The Rams take the opening kickoff here, and they get it up to the 31-yard line, which means Seattle will get the second half kickoff here in this NFC Championship game. And here comes quarterback Matthew Stafford. He's got a 6-1 career record with the Rams against the Seahawks. The only loss came in Week 16 this season. So we'll see here the Rams offense start this football game out. And welcome everybody to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. And we see here Stafford with the handoff. Williams left side, and he gets a gain. A nice gain there. And the defense fired up here for Seattle. So second down on that carry by Kyron Williams. And we see this offensive line will need to protect Matthew Stafford and allow this running game to be very useful. As we see Puka Nacua, the only Pro Bowl player here on this offense besides Matthew Stafford. All right, so here we go, guys. Second down and 6. Stafford in the shotgun. A 4-wide receiver set. It's a 4-man rush. Quick throw, and it's caught. Puka with the 2-yard gain will make it 3rd down and 4. And Stafford had to get rid of that football quickly. The pass rush getting there to the quarterback very quickly for the Rams. And Seattle probably looking for a flag. One of those defensive linemen may have got held on the interior. And 40% this year on 3rd down conversions as we see Stafford in the shotgun. 4-wide receiver set. Ball in the 37, looking to throw. Stafford over the middle. And all right through the hands of Puka Nacua. Woodland with the excellent coverage on the play. And it'll be 4th down and 3 for the Rams offense. And looks like Woolen may have gotten away with pulling on the back of the jersey of the receiver, Puka Nacua. But either way, it's an incomplete pass, and that will set up 4th down and 3. So a 3-and-out here for the Rams. And we'll see Seattle with a fair catch here at the 19-yard line, and that's where Sam Darnold and this Seattle offense will take over here in this one. All right, guys, everybody hear me okay? Everything going good? And Sam Darnold comes out with 29 wins over the last 2 seasons. That's the most wins in the NFL, including his postseason win last week.
He does a great job out of the pocket.
So 1st and 10 coming up here for Seattle. And we'll have to see Sam Darnold step his game up here and run this offense like he has all year long. 1st and 10 in the pistol formation at the 19-yard line. And they'll hand it off to Walker. Walker looking for somewhere to go, and the patientness pays off there for Walker as he gets it up the middle. A nice gain to about the 24-yard line. So that's a gain of 5. Sets up 2nd down and 5. And this offensive line has played pretty dang well. And we'll have to see the offense run without Zach Charbonnet, who is out for the rest of the season with a knee injury. So 2nd down and 5. Darnold now in the shotgun. It's a 3-wide receiver set. They've got Jackson Smith and Jigba in the backfield next to Darnold. And Darnold looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Jackson Smith and Jigba out of the backfield. But JSN not able to catch that one. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 5 coming up now for Seattle. And this Rams defense is a 3-4 defense. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. And these linebackers are very athletic. Also able to pass rush and play coverage. So 3rd and 5. Darnold now in the shotgun here at the 24-yard line. 3 wide receiver set. They put Cooper Kupp in the backfield and now looking to throw here. Darnold, right side, big throw, downfield. Rashid Shaheed wide open with the grab. And he's tackled down, and that's a big first down. Seahawks. And what a throw by Sam Darnold as Rashid Shaheed catches that one for a huge gain for Seattle. And a big play for 51 yards. And what a shoe-toe tackle there by Williams to save the touchdown. And it's a big play and a first down for the Seattle offense. And now the Seahawks in business here at the 25-yard line. And Darnold under center, quick throw. Jackson Smith-Njigba breaks a tackle inside the 20, inside the 15, and out of bounds near the 10-yard line. It's a first down, Seahawks. And what a terrific opening drive for the Seattle offense. As we see here, they find a number 22. That was a big play just before to Rashid Shaheed. And Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, makes a terrific play on that one afterwards for a gain of 16. So now 1st and goal at the 9-yard line here for the Seahawks. Sam Darnold under center and a 2 tight end set. He'll hand it off to Walker. Walker bounces it out to the right side. He gets a gain of 4 on the play. Maybe a gain of 3. Down at the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal here for Seattle.
Plays in the special teams with runs, so it was kind of cool to see they went to that option early.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think because they run the ball so much, KB, they don't have a ton of pass opportunities, and when you have JSN as your number 1 guy, and then you got Cooper Kupp, who's such a great possession receiver and very trustworthy, Shaheed ends up being the 3rd option a lot.
So 2nd down and goal. Sam Darnold under center at the 6-yard line. Hands it off. Walker cuts back to the right side, and Walker keeps the legs going. Oh, still on his feet. And Walker, with a nice effort on that play, gets it up to the 2-yard line. And, man, I thought Walker was going to keep those legs going and try to get in the end zone. But now after that play, it's going to be 3rd and goal. And a great effort run there by Walker on that play, refusing to go down at first. So 3rd and goal, ball here at the 2. Darnold under center in the jumbo set. Walker in the backfield. Darnold hands it off. Walker bounces to the right side. Walker dives in the end zone. Touchdown! Seahawks! And Seattle gets on the board first with an impressive opening drive touchdown shut up by Rashid Shaheed's big 51-yard catch. And I tell you what, that was a huge play to get the running back Walker on that carry as he bounces it out to the right side and dives into the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown, Seattle. And with the extra point, the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead here in this NFC Championship game.
What a start. The Seahawks are like, yeah, our offense is pretty good too. Started here with a 51-yarder to Shaheed, and it set up Kenneth Walker, who had 3 touchdowns last week, and he's got 1 already, and it's 7-0 Seahawks.
When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
All right. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for working with me through the technical difficulties there a little bit ago. Sorry about that for everybody. Hope we're doing okay. Looks like the live stream is doing all right for the most part, so we're up and running. So let's go over that last drive there for the Seattle Seahawks. And after the Rams went 3 and out to start this game after getting the opening kickoff, we see Seattle go 7 plays, 81 yards down the field for a touchdown with a 2-yard run by Kenneth Walker gives Seattle a 7-0 lead over Los Angeles here in the first quarter with just under 10 minutes to go in this first quarter here of the NFC Championship game. So we'll see what the Rams offense now have in store, coming back out on offense for their second drive of the game, but now down by 7. What do you mean I'm Broncos? How did I jinx your team? What did I do? What did I do? Hey, I'd tell you what jinxed your team was Sean Payton not getting that field goal in the first half when he had the opportunity to go up 10-0. That really could have made a difference for the Broncos. What's up, Dojo? Appreciate you, bro. Lee, welcome back into the chat. What's going on? We got Bills Mafia and Zap, one of our members. What's going on, brother? All right, appreciate you guys. We got Sonny in the chat as well. Bills Mafia, what's going on there, man? And Jay says hi. And look, we got Gene saying Pats to the Super Bowl. Yep. Jarrett definitely did not give himself any help in that game, that's for sure. All right, Carson, what's going on, man? Welcome back. All right, we got Omar saying, go Cowboys. Good evening, Yankee Kyle. We'll see a return there for Seattle, or for the Rams. Whittington gets it up inside the 20. And we got some pushing and shoving going on here between the Rams and Seahawks.
All right, so Tom, these teams played, as we said, twice in the regular season, and they were distinctly different games. The first game was a defensive battle, turnover filled. Second game was a ton of offense. Seattle's already showed you they can move the ball.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now coming up here for the Rams offense. And after that opening drive touchdown, how will the Rams offense respond here? Stafford under center. It's a jumbo set here with 3 tight ends. And Stafford hands it off. Williams left side. A nice run there. And that's actually Blake Corum with the carry, a gain of 3. That sets up 2nd down and 7. And we see here the defensive line with Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence really is a big threat for the Seahawks. They've also got Devin Witherspoon there in that secondary with a lot of playmakers. And most certainly will make it difficult for this Rams offense to score here today. So now Stafford, 2nd and 7, play action, under pressure. Stafford looking downfield, got a man, Puka with the grab, and he's down at the 26-yard line, and it's a huge first down. Rams and Los Angeles is in business with that huge bomb from Matthew Stafford as he finds his target, Puka Nacua, and oh my goodness, what a catch! What a throw! That one goes for a huge gain on that play, and Puka Nacua is able to hold on for the 44-yard gain. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Stafford looking to throw right side, and it overthrows his intended target. Looking for Puka Nacua again, almost in the end zone. but has to throw it past his receiver.
His career 225 yards receiving in that game.
And I gotta believe that this Mike McDonald defense.
And Sean McVay, 10-5 in his postseason career.
225 to Nakua. He's gonna have to throw it to other guys. Gonna have to deal with the running game. So we can see him give up that long one.
So 2nd down and 10. Stafford at the 26-yard line in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Stafford going to look to throw here. 4-man rush. Pump fakes. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Adams looking for a flag. And he's going to say that ball was overthrown. And no penalty flag as Adams was looking for one. The defender grabbing all over him.
First down incompletion. You try to get it again on 2nd down.
So 3rd and 10. And now after that big completion, 2 straight incomplete passes. And this is one of the things we seen last week against the Chicago Bears for the Rams offense. They've got to get back to running the football on 1st and 2nd down. So Stafford now in the shotgun, a 4 wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Stafford under pressure. Incomplete. And that one a bad throw off his back foot from Stafford. And now they'll have to send out the field goal unit. And you see there Sean McVay, 3 straight incompletions after that big bomb there from Stafford, got him down the field. And that's one of the things that we've seen from last week, guys, that Sean McVay has got to call more run plays and more play-action pass plays. Get Stafford under center instead of all of this shotgun passing here. So now a 44-yard field goal attempt is good, and the Rams are now on the board. Trent, what's going on? How we doing, guys? Appreciate all you guys. Matt87, how's it going? Oh, boy, what is this? He-Man? No way. Masters of the Universe. Amber, what's up? Let's go Seahawks. Welcome into the chat. One of our members here, guys. That looks pretty cool. The Masters of the Universe trailer they just showed. That was not too shabby. Oh, Jericho, what's up, man? Or Jericho, what's up, bro? Sorry, depressed Bronco fans here. I'm sorry to hear about your Broncos loss, man. If Bo Nix was in that game, I really guarantee you that would have made the difference, especially with how great that Broncos defense was. Like, guys, I mean, seriously, a round of applause for that Broncos defense. They sacked Drake May constantly. The only thing they didn't get was a turnover, and that's probably the reason why the Patriots won this game. The Patriots defense was able to force a turnover, which the offense for New England capitalized on that. And hey, let's not forget, Sean Payton deserves some blame here too for the Broncos, as the head coach did not kick a field goal when his team was up 7-0. Instead, tried to go for it on 4th and 1, and that failed 4th down conversion really cost the Broncos later in that game. So it's going to be a tough season, tough off season for the Denver Broncos, but what a comeback season for New England as they were able to turn it around completely and now find themselves in their 12th Super Bowl in franchise history. That's incredible. So here we go. A 6-play, 47-yard scoring drive and the 44-yard field goal for the Rams now puts them on the board. It's 7-3. Oh, what's going on there? We've got a $2 super chat donation. What's going on, man? We've got Squad 8777, how we doing, brother? Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out on the Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any shout outs or football questions like we heard from Squad here, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats. All right, so here we go, guys. Seattle back on offense. Sam Darnold under center at the 35-yard line. It's a 2 tight end set. Walker in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. And on the left side, Walker, nice stretch play, cuts back inside. And great tackling there for the Rams. But Walker continues to show off the strength of his legs as he gets it up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. That was a tough run there by Kenneth Walker. And if you ask me, guys, Kenneth Walker, I think, has earned himself a brand new contract extension with the way he's been able to run the football here in the playoffs. It's been tremendous to see here for the Seattle offense. Ralph Timbo, what's going on, man? Yeah, what's going on? We got EULALIO Squad 877. Appreciate you, brother. And now play action. Darnold rolling to his left. Gets rid of it. Caught by the tight end. And a nice grab. And that'll be a first down. Seahawks. And Bardner, number 88, the tight end, with a 5 or 6 yard gain on that quick rollout throw by Sam Darnold. And a nice play action rollout to his left. Darnold able to get it to the man in the flat there. His tight end catches it and gets enough for the first down. The ball did come loose, but it looked like the tight end for Seattle was already out of bounds. And yeah, guys, don't forget, the Royal Rumble will be Saturday. Your boy, Tim Reynolds Show, will be live streaming it. So here we go. Handoff, Walker now up the middle's got a lane, cuts back left side across the 50 to the 47-yard line, and a great 8-yard run there on that play. It sets up second down and short here for Seattle. And yeah, guys, we'll be doing live play-by-play this upcoming Saturday for the 2026 Royal Rumble for more of our WWE live streams that we do here on Tim Reynolds Show during the football offseason. Hope you guys will come enjoy that with us here on the channel. So here we go, second down and 2, now at the 46-yard line. Darnold under center in a 2 tight end set. Darnold hands it off again. Walker makes a nice move in the backfield. Walker across the 40, and that's going to be a first down. Seahawks. And Walker made an incredible juke move in the backfield as he avoids the tackle here. It looks like by the linebacker number 40, and he gets around him, and it's a whoop there for number 48. And Walker gets it up the field for a nice gain. What good footwork there by Kenneth Walker on that carry.
After missed tackle, no way the Rams can survive on that today.
And that's an 8-yard run there by Walker. And now play action. Walker, though, catches the ball here. Running back screen. Got a nice setup across the 30, across the 25, and it's a big gain and a first down. Seahawks. And once again, Seattle with a nice drive here. That's a running back screen play that goes for a 14-yard gain. I'll thank you there, LeBron guy, with the 100 in the chat. Appreciate you there, man. And a great throw by Darnold. A perfect pass set up there by the offense. A great running back screenplay, and now it's 1st and 10. And Kenneth Walker is looking like the MVP of this game already, folks. First down now and 10. Handoff, Walker cuts back inside, and he'll go down for a loss. And that's Turner, number 91, who makes a terrific play to bring down the running back in the backfield. So after that goes for a loss, it'll be 2nd down and 11 here for the Seahawks. And they're just outside of the red zone here. Heck yeah, Joshua saying let's go Rams in the chat. So Darnold in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. Ball at the 25-yard line. Darnold's going to look to throw here. Left side, caught. JSN, and JSN tiptoes the sideline, and he gets about an extra 3 yards on that play as he gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds near the 17-yard line. So a terrific play, a gain of about 9, sets up 3rd down and 2. And man, I don't know how JSN kept his feet inbounds on that play, able to tiptoe the sideline for an extra 3 yards. Tim Mackey, what's going on? So 3rd and 2, 3 wide receiver set. Darnold in the pistol formation. Darnold, play action, rolling to his left. Darnold looking to throw, gets rid of it. Oh, what a one-handed grab by JSN. And he's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Seahawks. And what a catch by Jackson Smith-Njigba. The one-handed grab, 2 feet inbounds. What a throw by Sam Darnold. And it's 1st and goal. Now at the 7. Hand it off. Number 36 cuts back inside. Nowhere to go. And that'll be a loss of 2 on that carry there. A nice play made by the Rams defense. And what a one-handed grab. JSN able to keep 2 feet inbounds. And that's a catch the whole way, folks.
He hasn't dropped many balls this year, but he's got the length, he's got the speed, man. This guy.
What a catch by number 11. Jackson Smith-Njigba is the leading candidate to be the NFL Offensive Player of the Year this year. So here at the 9-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Darnold under center. Handed off to Walker. Walker left side. Jumps over his line. And he gets it up to the 5-yard line. But we've got a penalty marker on the field, folks. So our first flag of the game here.
Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
And Clay Martin, the referee here in his 11th season in the NFL, calls the holding call on Seattle. So that'll back up the Seahawks here.
2-4 trying to defeat the block. The double team block goes down on his knees, and Bradford just around the neck. Problem when it's so open like that, the ref's standing right behind it. Now the Rams need to take advantage of that.
So 2nd down and goal here after the penalty backs up the Seattle offense. So now backed up near the 19-yard line here. 2nd and goal. 4 wide receivers set for Darnold, who's in the shotgun. Gonna look to throw here. Darnold pump fakes, gets it to Walker on the running back screen. Walker up the field across the 10, and he gets it to the 9-yard line, so he'll get the penalty yardage back. And that'll set up 3rd and goal now for Seattle.
He just understands now for the first time, the Rams D-line is like, all right, let's be super aggressive and try to make a big stop. Next thing you know,
So you see here,
advantage of the over-aggressiveness in the rush.
the Seahawks are definitely able to take advantage of that pass rush from the Rams. And Walker able to get up the field for a 10-yard gain on that running back screen. And now 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. A 4 wide receiver set. Darnold in the shotgun. They put the receiver in motion, and now there's 3 of them bunched up on the left side. Darnold looking, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete, looking for a flag, and there's not one thrown. As Bardner was in the end zone, Durant with the great coverage. It'll be 4th and goal. And Durant now looking for a penalty himself as we look at the replay here. Tight end. Oh, yes, illegal. Hands to the face. A push off there from the tight end. Should have been called for offensive pass interference, but there was no penalty flag thrown. A missed call there by the referees in the end zone. And a crucial play, but it does set up 4th and goal now for Seattle. And we'll see Myers come out to kick this one from 27 yards out. And it is good for the Seahawks.
7-point game. Tom Brady will call blitz for it when we come back.
All right, everybody. There is the score pinned in the chat for everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. What a turnaround by the Patriots, guys. Heading to their 12th Super Bowl in franchise history is absolutely remarkable. All right, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions whatsoever, any shout outs you guys would like to make, let me know here in the comments here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, appreciate you guys. Let's go over that last drive down there for the Seahawks. So 12 plays, 56 yards on that drive, and they're able to connect with a 27-yard field goal. And now with 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Seattle has a 10-3 lead here over the Rams. So we'll see what the Rams offense can do here in this one. What's up, Jackie Moon? I wouldn't say Tom Brady's my hero, man, but he definitely won my last Super Bowl title for my favorite team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, man, who's my hero? You know, if I had to say who my hero was, it's probably my stepdad. Yeah, rest in peace there, Dad. He passed away back in 2009, and ever since then, I've been trying to live up to just him being proud of me, you know, up there looking down on us in heaven and everything, so... yeah, that's probably my hero. So here we go. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And this probably will be the last play of the first quarter as we see Matthew Stafford under center. Ball at the 35-yard line for the Rams. And a handoff here. Williams left side, cuts back inside. And Williams gets a nice gain there on that play. And we will see one more play here, it looks like, in the first quarter. So a gain there of about 3 yards on that play.
Seattle really has become the stabilizing force. They got a middle last year, and he's really kind of made this whole D come together.
Yeah, leading the team in tackles, all-pro, just dominant since the trades. Rely on him to clean up.
So 2nd and 6 now after the gain of 4 yards on that carry. Stafford under center and a 2 tight end set. And Stafford hands it off in a nice run by Williams up the middle to the 50 and a great run, and it's a first down, Los Angeles. And the Rams offense trying to get the running game going on this drive, and it's working thus far. They're across midfield, and at the end of the first quarter, Seattle leads 10-3 over the Rams.
He once won a staring contest with the sun. His sneezes bless you. He is still the most
Interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do,
I prefer Dos Equis. Hey, the most interesting man in the world. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or any shout outs you'd like to make, please make sure you hit me up here on the live stream with those super chats. I'd love to interact more with you guys, especially in the comments and with those super chats. I appreciate all kinds of football questions and shout outs. And if you guys want to, you can also sign up for our channel memberships that are live on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube page there. You also will see a link on the top of that page where you can click that and choose to donate however much you'd like to help out the channel. And any way you guys can help support the channel is much appreciated, whether that's just coming in here and enjoying the live streams or hitting that like button or subscribing. I appreciate you guys.
Arguably the loudest stadium in the league. Yeah. How do you do it? How do you get across what you want to do when it's so loud in here?
A lot of it is that a lot of the communication is in the huddle. Obviously, you can say the play. Maybe you have a check with me. You got to be really clear at the line of scrimmage. The challenge is once you get to the line and the die is cast on the play, there's not much changing.
All right, so here we go, guys. 1st and 10 now for Matthew Stafford. Under center, 3 wide receiver set. Hand off to Puka Nacua, and Puka runs over a defender and gets it up to about the 46-yard line. And tough running there by Puka Nacua.
The coach has to kind of think about a successful situation. You can go with 1 or 2 plays into the huddle, and there's Matthew. Okay, he's getting to the play that he wants, which this is, I would consider them a perfect play offense. They only want
So 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard run there by Puka Nacua. And now Stafford in the shotgun here for the Rams offense. Ball just outside the 45-yard line. Stafford looking to throw. Caught! Davante Adams at the 30, at the 25, and inside the 25-yard line. It's a first down, Los Angeles. And the Rams offense finds one of their big targets in Davante Adams, who catches that one on the slant and gets it across the field for a big gain on that play. As Stafford connects with a 23-yard pass, and the catch and run by Davante Adams was impressive. So 1st and 10. Ball now at the 23-yard line. Handoff. Williams bounces to the right side. Stiff arm, but not able to break the tackles. And the Seattle defense comes up with a stop there on that run play.
Right now, when they get over into the huddle, you can see him. He actually gets down on one knee. Why is this a big deal? Because since 2015, Matthew told me he's been doing a little lunge. But here in Seattle, you got to get as low as you can go. His center, Coleman Shelton, said, I can hear the play call the lower you go. Started coming off his knee, by the way, because he said he was developing a bone bruise. But in Seattle, he doesn't.
So here we go. 2nd down and 10. Stafford looking to throw over the middle. Caught! What a no! Batted down! And it looked like Davante Adams had that one grabbed, but instead the defender number 3 breaks that one up. A terrific play by the Seattle secondary. And we see here Adams one-on-one with number 3. A pull of the jersey and contact early there from the defender, but no flag thrown. Yeah, I'm not liking that there, folks. What's up, Ralph? Roy, how we doing? Welcome back, guys. Lee, what's up? Saying go Seahawks. So 3rd and 10. Stafford in the shotgun looking to throw. Stafford scrambling around, and he goes down for the sack. And wait a minute, the ball came loose. And it looks like the Rams offense gets on top of it. And what a big sack for a loss there for Seattle. And Stafford trying to make something happen. And oh no, a face mask there on that play, missed by the referees again.
Face mask, and I guess that looked like a fumble, but the Rams got it back, right?
Correct. It was a fumble recovered by the Rams. There was a grab of the mask. You got to have that
So now we've got a field goal coming up here, and it's right down the middle from 50 yards out. And that gives the Rams some hope there. Back-to-back field goals on back-to-back drives here in this one.
Rams get a little closer. Second field goal for Mevis. 10-6 in the second.
What's up, Incognito? Go Seahawks from a Giants fan? Heck yeah, bro. Enjoy this year's playoffs because next season Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals will begin their dominance. Beware of the dynasty. What's up, John Stewart? Heck yeah, good luck to your team, bro. New England would have played the Bills. Fixed all the money. New England wins the Super Bowl. We'll see. Yeah, I guess we will see, guys, won't we? All right, that's pretty much about it on the comments here, guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We just updated the score for you guys as we go over that last drive for the Los Angeles Rams. It was 8 plays, 33 yards, and Matthew Stafford, unfortunately, comes up with a fumble on a big sack that goes for a 9-yard loss. But luckily, we see the thicker kicker, Mevis, hit that one for 50 yards out. So now it's a 10-6 ball game here with 12 minutes to go in the second quarter, and the Seahawks are getting the football back. Oh yeah, Roy, I have no idea, buddy. No idea. All right. Looks like everything's doing good on the stream here, guys. I appreciate y'all. If you have any football questions or shout-outs or any statements you guys would like to make here, don't forget to hit me up with those super chats. And guys, don't forget to sign up for channel memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel. You guys can sign up for those or click the link at the top of my YouTube page where you guys can donate however much you guys feel like donating. I really do appreciate all the love and support here, guys. Whether you're liking and subscribing or just hitting me up to enjoy the content, I do appreciate you guys. All right, look at that. We're already up to 30 likes on the live stream. Let's keep it going, guys. We almost got to 100 on the last live stream for the AFC Championship game. So, hey, let's keep it going here for the NFC Championship. Yeah, already a lot of missed calls here early on in this one, in this Rams-Seahawks game. If baseball was better than football, why do baseball have worse ratings than football does?
Baseball and football got hurt there and started helping teammates with the playbook his senior season. Then he goes to the University of Georgia and begins to coach high school football while there. Becomes a GA. When that sort of opportunity maximized and ended, he became an intern at a new program created by Harbaugh with the Ravens. That ultimately.
So here we go, 1st and 10. And a play action pass here for Darnold. Darnold steps up in the pocket, throws, caught. JSN gets across the 50, and it's a 1st down. Seahawks. And a nice throw there from Sam Darnold, who stepped up in the pocket and was able to get that one completed to JSN. As we see number 11 comes back to the football, and it's a terrific catch from Jackson Smith-Njigba. A gain of 16 yards on that play, and it'll be 1st down and 10 at the Rams' 49-yard line. And now we see Darnold in the pistol formation here, a 2 wide receiver set. Oh, fumble! Darnold gets on top of it. And he gives himself up, so that's going to be down by contact. And a big loss there for Seattle on that missed snap. So the bot snap there is going to back up the Seattle offense here on 2nd down As we see Darnold, actually it's on Darnold, as Darnold actually doesn't carry the football in his hands as he looks away before the football is actually in both of his hands. So 2nd down and 19 after the loss of 9 yards. In the shotgun here, Darnold in a 3 wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Darnold under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. And Fisk, number 55, gets there for the sack for the Rams defense. And Sean McVay's fired up about that one. And we're going to have 3rd and very long here in Seattle. And Darnold tried to step up in the pocket, but there was nowhere to step up to, as we see Fisk able to get around the left guard and get to the quarterback for the sack. So 3rd and 27, Darnold in the shotgun, a 2 tight end set. 2 receivers to the right side. On 3rd and 27, handoff there, and not much for number 36. And that's George Hallouni with only his 2nd carry, only a gain of about 3 yards on that play.
Everyone wants to settle into the game, and when you feel like they're kind of tracking the ball down the field, hitting screenplays, hitting runs, throwing it to JSN, finding deep ones to Shaheed, you just feel like you're on the ropes. At some point, you get off the ropes, stand in the middle of the ring, start measuring your opponent up.
So a punt coming up here for the Seahawks offense, as we'll see the Rams be able to get the ball back here after that 3 and out. Or I should say, a stop there by the Rams defense. I don't believe it was a 3 and out. Yeah, 4 plays, 2 yards. Oh, and a botched punt, but oh my goodness, the returner able to get on top of that fumble. Woo! And Seattle almost comes up with a special teams turnover. Instead, Smith ends up with the football. We will see the Rams take over on offense here. They'll be at the 13-yard line.
What was that? Every time I drive, I feel like I'm in a movie now. John, that is an actual guy. Yeah. Isn't that incredible? Oh, wow. That's an entrance. Is she okay? Oh, yeah. They always are. John, these motorcycles look kind of upset.
Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Bills Mafia? You going for the Rams, Tim? That's who I'm picking in this one there, guys. Cake, what's going on, man? Tim, how's the going, man? Yeah, so. Fucking assholes, man. All right, waiting to get back here from commercial break, guys. The Rams defense finally gets a decent stop after this Seattle offense has been going up and down the field on their first couple of drives. But now on that last one, they pushed back the Seattle offense and forced the punt. And now we'll see Matthew Stafford and this Rams offense come back out on the field as they continue to try to get back in this game. They trail 6-10 here in this one. What's up, Keith? How we doing, brother? Welcome to the chat, my friend. All right, guys. So don't forget to get your picks in the poll on who you guys are going for here in this NFC Championship game. And don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah. Toast to y'all, man. Thank you. So 1st and 10 now coming up here for the Rams offense. Stafford under center and a 3 tight end set. And a handoff here to Blake Corum on the left side. Corum keeps the legs going across the 20 to the 21-yard line. That'll be a nice gain of 8. It'll set up 2nd down and 2 for the Rams. So the last 2 drives have led to field goals for the Rams offense, but now they need to capitalize here and try to get a touchdown to regain the lead here in the 2nd quarter. So Stafford under center, handoff here. Corum bounces to the right side, and Corum's got enough for a 1st down. Los Angeles.
Go to Seattle's got the best team. Their run D is 3rd in the league. They haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 27 consecutive games.
Yeah, that's an incredible feat for any defense, and I think also the crowd noise.
So 1st and 10 after that carry now for the Rams offense. And this defense does not normally give up a lot of rushing yards for Seattle. So we'll have to see what the Rams come up with here. We've got less than 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
In your heels, and you don't get the same kind of aggressive push on the defense. That crowd noise affects the offensive line so much.
Stafford under center, hands it off. Corum bounces to the right side, and Blake Corum gets it up to about the 29-yard line. So a decent gain on that play sets up 2nd down. And you see the Rams offense, the most points in the NFL, while the Seahawks defense gives up the least amount of points on the defensive side in the NFL.
A point and a yard. Crazy.
Yeah, the 2-point conversion to win in Week 16 was the one that allowed.
Oh yeah, Bills Mafia. I was doing the play-by-play for the main event yesterday. So now 2nd and 5. Stafford, quick throw, gets it to his tight end, and that's Parkinson there with a nice grab. And Kobe gets a 1st down. Los Angeles. And a nice play there as they set up the 1st and 10. And now less than 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Which leads the league by like a huge margin. It's just unreal the production they get from.
So a gain of 6 there to the tight end, and now Matthew Stafford looking for a big play here on 1st and 10. Play action. Steps up in the pocket, throws. Caught! What a grab by Puka Nacua across the 45-yard line, and it's a 1st down, Los Angeles. And what a play, Stafford.
Rather than call it out, we're going on silent count, and then this is just Nacua on the backside.
Man, what a catch by Puka Nacua with 4 different defenders around him. That's a 21-yard gain there for the Rams. So 1st and 10. Stafford under center, ball at the 44-yard line. Handoff, Corum right side. Nowhere to go for Blake Corum. And the former Michigan running back able to get that one back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, don't forget, February 15th, the Daytona 500, baby, as NASCAR will be back at the Great American Race. Tell them there, Keith. Now, we'll get to your comments as soon as we get to some commercials, guys. So 2nd down and 10 here for Stafford. 3 wide receiver set under center. Stafford hands it off, and on a delayed handoff, Corum left side to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and out of bounds, right at the 25-yard line, and it's a huge 1st down, Los Angeles. And what a run by Blake Corum for the Rams offense as he takes the stretch play to the left side and bounces it further out, and the Seahawks defense can't get there as Corum works the sideline and gets a beautiful run on that play. So a gain of 19 there for Blake Corum, and now they're inside the red zone. So now Stafford hands it off to Kyron Williams. Williams tripped up, but able to fall forward for a gain of a couple on that play. So less than 4.5 minutes to go here in this first half. 6-10 ball game here for the Rams versus the Seahawks. Man, I wish I was on ESPN too, guys. I'd be getting paid A lot more money than I get paid now at my job, so. So 2nd down and 8. Stafford in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Puka came out of the backfield. He caught that in the flat. Gets it up close to the 1st down marker. And we'll see where they mark him out of bounds here in this one. So after that gain there, gets him about 6. It'll be 3rd and 1. So a gain of 7 yards on that short pass to Puka Nacua. And now on 3rd and 1, we'll see what the Rams are looking to do here. Stafford under center at the 16-yard line. They're in the red zone. 3 tight end set. Handoff. And on the right side, Williams gets it up to the 11-yard line. And it's a 1st down Rams. And now knocking on the door of the end zone here, Sean McVay trying to dial up something here for this Rams offense. Blake Corum back there in the backfield now. And already 63 rushing yards here in this first half for the Rams offense. Only 36 for the Seahawks. So 1st and 10 at the 11. Stafford under center. 3 wide receiver set. Stafford changing up the play here. And wait a minute, we've got a timeout, it looks like, here by Los Angeles.
Of the half. And with that, we'll be right back after this message from...
So a quick call timeout there. A quick called timeout by Sean McVay as he tries to draw up something here for this Rams offense. They're knocking on the door of their first touchdown in this NFC Championship game.
One touchdown the last 3 games.
First in scoring, their 5th in red zone defense. So even though they play this shell defense that discourages a lot of big explosive plays, they are able to lock it down with their physical.
So 1st and 10, Stafford under center now in a 3 tight end set. And hands it off to Corum, right side. Blake Corum gets inside the 10, just barely, a gain of a yard. So it's going to set up 2nd down here for the Rams offense. They can get a 1st down by getting it to the 2-yard line.
Safety players that are usually back there guarding deep parts of the field, well, they're only 7-8 yards from the line of scrimmage. So they're able to support the run so quickly. It makes it a big-time challenge to run it in. A lot of times you can take advantage.
So at the just inside the 10-yard line, it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Rams. And now they all bunched up back together here. Stafford back under center as McVay continues to change things up here.
Take it down to 2-minute warning. There you go. Little snoop to break. Good vibe in this one. Rams on the move. It's down 10-6.
1, 2, 3 to the 4. Snoop Ducky Doggy and Dr. Dre is at the door.
Rams knocking on the door.
Ready to jerk things up. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. 2 broke top, going crazy. Death row is the label that pays me.
What was it like to lose everything in a day? Croton didn't die in a day. Gods are not that kind. Oh, he's such a...
Oh, yeah. Pretty decent commercial there, huh? Christopher, what's going on, man? All right, guys, we have made it to the 2-minute warning here, and it's been a pretty interesting first half between these two teams. For the Rams, they've really had to mix things up a little bit on offense. They've been able to get 2 field goals on their last 2 drives, but now with their 4th drive here in the first half, they should be able to have a chance to get the lead here just before we get to halftime. For Seattle, they do have 3 timeouts remaining here at the 2-minute warning, and we'll see here if the Rams are going to look to try to milk some more clock here, with it being 2nd down and 9. They can get a first down if they get it to the 1-yard line here. So we'll see if they try to get there to get a first down and to milk some more of this clock before we get to halftime. And what a play last week by Rashid Shaheed with that big kickoff return to really set up that blowout victory for Seattle over the 49ers. All right, so here we go, guys. 2nd down and 8. Stafford in the shotgun here, and a 3 wide receiver set for the Rams. Ball at the 10-yard line. Stafford going to look to throw here. Left side, found his man, wide open, touchdown! Kyron Williams and the Rams get their first TD of this NFC Championship game. And what a terrific play it was, as we see Stafford here find his running back out of the backfield in the flat, wide open. A great passing play, a great play call from head coach Sean McVay, and it's a touchdown, Los Angeles. And the extra point will put the Rams up by 3 here before halftime. It's a 13-10 ball game with a minute 55 remaining here in the first half, and Seattle will look to respond on offense with 3 timeouts remaining just before halftime. Sean McVay pointing at Matthew Stafford. He likes that play, and now that gives the Rams the lead late. What's up, everybody? How we doing? All right, guys, I will be right back. I've got to go hit the restroom. All right, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Getting really, really cold tonight, guys. Make sure you stay warm if you're up north. So we see here on the replay, Stafford set up a beautiful play here as we see Williams come out of the backfield, goes into the flat on the left side. Puka Nacua also with a great route as he had at least three different defenders right near him on that double team there as they tried to cover Puka, but that left Kyron Williams open all the way in the flat. And a touchback here for Seattle as they'll come back out on offense here at the 20-yard line. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, look at that. Pat's guy said no school tomorrow. Heck yeah. And guys, if you have any football questions or shout-outs, please hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. So 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks. Darnold in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Bunched up on the left side. Looking to hand it off. Walker on the draw play. Cuts back. Not much there. Gain of 2 yards and out of bounds. That'll stop the clock there for Seattle.
How important was it? Well, they just felt like, again, they were on the ropes. It was hard for them to really defend anything. What could we stop? Finally, get a little momentum. Okay, cool. We just can stop them on 1st down, and we can settle into our...
So a minute 49 to go here.
Defense needs. They've got to, in some ways, make you one-dimensional, but that means you've got to play physical on early downs to stop the run, to earn the run.
So 2nd down and 9. And a 3 wide receiver set. Darnold in the shotgun. Ball at the 36-yard line. Darnold looking to throw here. Under pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete and in and out of the hands of Cooper Kupp. Kitchens, or I should say Durant, number 14 with the excellent coverage on that play.
Coming out of the backfield, and that's one way you deal with them. Try to butch them from the defensive end, and then it really takes Darnold to the other side of the field. Durant kind of locking up Cooper Kupp, tight window throw. That's what this defense...
So 3rd down and 9 now for Seattle. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Darnold looking to throw. Blitz coming from the Rams. Quick throw, incomplete, and right in and out of the hands of the backup running back there. And it's going to be 4th down and 9. And now with a minute 41 to go and 2 timeouts remaining, we will see the Rams get a chance to get the football back. So a great defensive series there will now give Los Angeles another chance on offense to score some points before halftime. And there's a penalty flag on this play. We'll see a flag and a fair catch made. And this is going to be on Seattle, I believe.
They end up getting a holding call. Stewart gets held.
That's going to be on Seattle. So you can re-kick this, or you can tack it on to the catch. It's Seattle number 41. The Rams will have 10 yards to the dead ball spot. It's 1st and 10. Timeout. They get Chris Stoll on the penalty with the Rams. All of a sudden have grabbed the momentum here in Seattle. That's the penalty right there.
So there you see the holding on the long snapper there for Seattle. So that will add on 10 more yards after the return. So the Rams will come back out on offense with just a minute and a half remaining before halftime.
So happens to be named after food. You're part of this whole thing, aren't you? Football's one big ploy to sell food. Come on, Sam. Spill it on. Look, you can't stay silent forever. Best comes me. You're toast.
All right, guys. Yeah, don't forget, once we get to halftime, we'll give you guys the halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Maybe even see if we get a Grassy raid. You never know. But, hey, want to make sure you guys get all the updated stats that you need for both of these teams here in this one. And then we'll get started for the second half as well. More money, more problems. I ain't got no money to solve. Thank you for that, guys. I have now updated the score here in this one. Appreciate y'all.
Literally, like it made like kind of like a
All right, so a 13-10 ball game. The Rams now have the momentum and the lead, and they're coming back out on offense here now at the 28-yard line. And the Seattle faithful trying to get loud for their defense. And Stafford in the shotgun, a 3 wide receiver set for the Rams. And a handoff here, Williams up the middle, a nice carry, gets it inside the 30 to the 34-yard line. So now Stafford will get the team right back up to the line of scrimmage here. After the gain of 5, 2nd down and 5, now at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw from the 33. Stafford complete. No! Batted down and intended for Puka Nacua, who's not able to complete that pass. So incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Rams. So 3rd and 5, 1:09 to go here in the first half. The Rams offense comes out here in the shotgun. Stafford with a 4 wide receiver set. From the 33, a 4-man rush. Stafford gets rid of it downfield, and it's tatted up in the air, and Woodland with a great play for Seattle, but was pulling on the back of that jersey, and no penalty flag was thrown. So the Rams call their second timeout here, I believe, as they try to get something dialed up here. Although I don't know why they call a timeout after the incomplete pass. But all right, and thank you, everybody. Looks like we're already up almost to 50 likes on the live stream here as we get ready for halftime. And don't forget, guys, to stick around for my halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, timeout called before the play. Thank you, Keith. They did not tell us that. So 3rd and 5. Stafford now in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Stafford looking, right side. Caught! Incomplete! No, Williams! And no, that's the running back number 20. Not able to bring that one in. And it's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up now for the Rams offense. So Stafford tried to get that one completed to his running back in the flat. It's a great play, but unfortunately the running back number 20 not able to make the grab. And it's Ronnie Rivers, the running back, not able to make the grab. So incomplete will set up a punt. And now Seattle will get the football with 54 seconds remaining and all 3 timeouts here in this one. What's up, Christopher? How we doing, buddy? And we got Roy and Pat's guy and King Prodigy saying go Seahawks. What's going on, man? Raiders coverage. What it do? How we doing, brother? What's going on, man? How we doing? I want the Hawks to win. Who do you want to win, Timbo? I'm rooting for the Rams in this one, guys. All right. Hope y'all are doing good. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Keith ain't doing too bad, brother. Ain't doing too bad. You know, trying to stay warm with this cold winter storm that's going through up north. I'm also trying to, make sure wake up with a positive attitude every day, show up to work, try to get them bills paid, and, keep a good attitude while we're doing it. Oh, Tim Mackey says, oh, man, I got 2 slices of pizza and 2 cans of beer. Go Rams. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Yeah, guys, we're not getting as much snow, I think, as a lot of other places are, but it's still very, very cold. We're probably getting a little bit of snow right now. Not as much as what we've gotten in the last couple of days. Oh, look at that. Pat's fan for life says, Keith, hell yeah, bro. Thank you for hanging out on the channel. Fade Master, what's going on, brother? I'm going to be a Seahawks and Patriots Super Bowl with the Seahawks are going to win. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. What's up there, Anara? Says, who you want to win the Super Bowl? I'd like to see the Rams and Stafford get another Super Bowl. That'd be pretty cool. But hey, right now, Patriots in the Super Bowl, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? I don't think any of us would have thought that. All right, guys, as we get ready to get back to the action here, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Christopher? All right, so Seattle looking to get something going here on this drive before halftime. Ball here at the 26-yard line. And Darnold in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Under pressure, gets rid of it. And it's caught. What a grab by JSN with the defender all over him. Jackson Smith and Jigba makes a beautiful grab. And it'll be a first down Seahawks. Great coverage by Williams, number 31. As that ball gets there, Williams gets a hand on it, and somehow JSN ends up with the nice catch. So a gain of 11. Now at the 36-yard line, looking to throw. Left side. Oh, tipped and almost incomplete. Or I should say almost intercepted. It's incomplete, intended for Cooper Kupp. So second out and 10. Now at the 36-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun here for Seattle. In a 3-wide receiver set. Looking to throw. 4-man rush for the Rams. Stafford, or I should say Darnold, steps up in the pocket. It's caught! What a grab by JSN! And it's a big first down! Seahawks! And what a throw by Sam Darnold and a big hit there by the safety. And oh man, did that ball hit the ground? And a big hit by the Rams defender who got turned around. And that football may have hit the ground, folks. But it's a 42-yard pass completed from Darnold to JSN right down the middle of the field in between the heart of the defense. And now 6 catches for 102 yards for JSN In this one, he is dominating, folks. So 1st and 10. Darnold now in the shotgun. Ball at the 22-yard line. And Darnold going to look to throw here. Gets it to his running back. A nice catch. Nice run after the catch by the running back there. And that's George. And George Honolulu. Aluni with a catch for 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line after that nice play by the backup running back.
Last year with Minnesota, they cast him away. 14 wins here. He's playing a really good first half of football.
It's been the best half I've seen in a long time from him. And so much of this offense relies on running the ball with Walker, Charbonnet. I know he's out today. And a lot of high percentage kind of breather plays for the quarterback. A lot of screen plays. He's delivered some excellent balls under pressure today. He seems very decisive in what he's doing. I love when
So a good first half here for Sam Darnold and the Seahawks as they look to keep things going. They're now in field goal range to tie this football game up with 30 seconds remaining and 1 timeout left. At the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. 3 receivers set on the left side for Darnold. And wait a minute, we've got a flag on the play. And this looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. What's up, Franken? Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it made Notre Dame look a little soft, especially taking away an opportunity for all those players to be able to play one last game together to end the season. That certainly, to me, was kind of a childish move for Notre Dame. So 1st and goal, now at the 14-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun here at 3 wide receiver set. Darnold going to look to throw here. 4-man rush. Darnold steps up left side. Incomplete, and JSN made the catch, but he was out of bounds. So incomplete, 2nd down and goal with 25 seconds remaining. And you see Darnold almost able to get it to his wide out there.
so graceful with his body control. He's like a ice skater out there when I see him run routes. He glides. His shoulder plane never dips. It's always the same height. A lot of receivers, when they run, if they're speeding up or stopping, their shoulder planes will run.
So 2nd and goal, 25 seconds left at the 14-yard line. Another 3 wide receiver set. JSN in motion as Darnold's in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Darnold under pressure. Gets rid of it. Wide open. Touchdown! Seahawks! And Seattle regains the lead right before halftime. JSN with a beautiful touchdown catch. And Sam Darnold floating it up there with pressure right in his face. What a throw by Sam Darnold to get it to his wide receiver. And JSN out of the backfield comes wide open for the touchdown. Seattle! And with this extra point, the Seahawks will take a 4-point lead here before halftime. And it's a 14-yard touchdown pass from Sam Darnold. And now the Seahawks lead 17-13. Thank you, kid. What's going on? Cooper, what's going on, man? Franken says, let's go Seattle. Lee, what's up? Says, go Seahawks. Heck yeah. What's up, Parker? How we doing? And 7 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown now for Jackson Smith and Jigba. And let's look at that last drive there for the Seahawks. 6 plays, 74 yards, and they find the touchdown right before halftime. And now with 20 seconds remaining and only 1 timeout, I don't imagine we'll see much for the Rams offense here.
second and third down. Now you punt. Now the defense is back on the field. Rams won't have any time at this point with 15 seconds and one timeout to advance anything. They should basically just kneel on it. And now all the momentum, they're going into half feeling like we played a really good half.
What's up, Declan? How we doing? Ralph, what's going on? Tim is the best play game caller on the internet, folks. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate you, bro. So 1st and 10 now for Stafford. In the shotgun, going to look to throw here. Stafford, left side, gets it to his tight end, Higbee. Higbee across the 40, gets it up to the 41. And a timeout here for the Rams with 8 seconds remaining.
If you're looking at field goals here, just to give you an idea, Harrison Nevis, the longest he had today in him was 55 yards. So you got to get to the 36, which seems without a timeout, 8 seconds, probably a lot to ask, right?
A lot to ask, and no timeouts. There's nothing that could be to the middle of the field. That's definitely, I mean, could not throw it to the end zone. I'm sure he could reach it. I just don't know have enough time with this pass rush to stand in the pocket.
So after that nice gain there by the tight end, Higbee, he gets it up the field for a gain of about 15, I believe. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line here. So Stafford, and we'll get a timeout here from Seattle.
And now Seattle's going to call their final timeout.
So with 8 seconds left, Seattle calls their final timeout as they look to make sure they've got everything the way they want it for the defense.
Headsets on, and it's like blowing out my eardrums. I feel like we're at a Pearl Jam concert, not at a football game.
So it always is here. Jackson Smith and Jigba. You know, watch him in his explosive first half and think about it, right? Seattle made some moves this offseason, obviously bringing Darnold and bringing Kubiak, but they move off of
Don't forget, folks, the Seahawks will get the second half kickoff here after halftime. And also, don't forget, guys, I'll be doing my stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show and once we get to halftime. So from the 41-yard line, Stafford in the shotgun, going to look to throw here. Stafford looking to unload this thing. Stafford, though, just going to scramble, and not much doing there for the Rams. And that will take us into halftime as the Seahawks defense thought they had a scramble or a fumble there. And it is just a big gain from Stafford on that scramble. And he'll slide and take it into halftime. A 12-yard run by the quarterback. And now we're at halftime here, folks. And Seattle scored on 3 of their 5 drives in that first half. For the Rams, they had a 12-play, 87-yard touchdown drive in that second quarter that got them back into this football game. So we'll see what it's able to happen here at halftime. All right, guys, so thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, and we're going to get to our halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. And, guys, we'll start with the Los Angeles Rams as we see Matthew Stafford went 8 for 15 in the first half, throwing for 125 yards and 1 passing touchdown. We also seen 7 carries for 40 yards from Blake Corum and 7 carries for 31 yards for Karen Williams for 87 total rushing yards in the first half for this Rams offense. We also see Puka Nacua leads them in receiving with 4 catches for 75 yards. Devontae Adams only with 1 catch for 23 yards. And Tyler Higbee with 1 catch for 12 yards and 1 catch for 9 yards and a touchdown for Kieran Williams, who has got the only touchdown for the Rams offense thus far. And as we look over the Rams' offensive numbers here, they had 11 first downs in the first half. They were 1 for 5 on third down, and were outgained by the Seattle Seahawks. As we see, the Rams had 204 total yards of offense in the first half, but the Seattle Seahawks had 239 total yards of offense here. And for Seattle, they were also able to sack the quarterback once, but cause a lot of pressure and a lot of times where Stafford had to step up in the pocket and get the ball out quickly out of his hands. And that's really disrupted the passing game for the Rams offense thus far. Going over the Seattle Seahawks stats now here at this halftime stat recap on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We see here Sam Darnold went 12 for 18 in the first half, throwing the ball for 209 yards and 1 passing touchdown. We did see Kenneth Walker was the leading running back once again with 9 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown on the ground, but only 38 total yards rushing in this first half for Seattle. That's not like them, but they still have the lead here at halftime, 17-13. We do see Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, who is probably the front runner for the NFL Offensive Player of the Year this season, already has 7 catches for 115 total yards in this first half and a touchdown grab. A terrific first half for JSN with those 7 catches for 115 receiving yards. We see Rashid Shaheed with 1 catch for 51 yards, a big catch to start the scoring here for Seattle in this first half. And Kenneth Walker has also added 2 catches for 24 yards to his game here, trying to help out from out of that backfield there for the Seattle Seahawks. So a big lead here, 17-13 for Seattle. And a good first half for both teams. A second half should definitely be, the second half coming up should definitely be exciting to check out. And we'll see what happens here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, in that first half, Darnold really stepped up in the pocket quite a bit. The footwork from Sam Darnold looked tremendous there in the first half. And the Seattle offense is kicking ass with those games and those drives. 3 of the 5 drives in the first half have gone for scores. So,
that's about, my friends. That's it. Link is in the chat.
Grassy Raid. All right, guys, and now Walker, I think, is going to be a big guy to look out for in this second half. His cutting ability, the way he's used his footwork and be able to make those cuts and make those guys miss with the way he runs the football has been tremendous in this first half here for Seattle. And it's really hard to believe when you look at the way the game plan has gone. Seattle has not run the football a lot, even though they've ran it efficiently for the most part. The Rams are out rushing the Seahawks offense, but I think they needed to make that change there, because on that first drive where they, or I should say the second drive where they got the field goal, I think that was because they got the big pass play, and unfortunately they just stopped running the football there, and I thought that was a very, very bad decision there by the Rams offensive play caller there, Sean McVay. So for me, I think for the Rams, they need to try to run the football as much as they can, guys, here in this one. So, all right, guys, we're going to take a quick little halftime break here. Appreciate you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Whip Hero, what's up, man? Bryce, welcome back. How we doing, man? Heck yeah. Appreciate you guys. I'll come back to the comments as soon as we get back from a little halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you. Ooh. What's up, everybody? All right. Are you ready for a second half of some football? Come on. Where's our moderators at, man? Gotta get this spam outie. Gotta get this spam outie. All right, let's get ready for the second half here, folks. And Seattle will get the opening kickoff here in the second half. And that rolls through the end zone.
Now they'll get the ball on the 20 as we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
And I started off with head coach Sean McVay about what to do in terms of disrupting Sam Darnold. He told me we just simply have to get him. We have to get him off the spot. If we have a chance to get the ball, which he thought they did a couple of times, we got to go try and get it. In terms of Jackson Smith and Jigba and then what he did there in that first half, he said the guy is an absolute stud. You bet we talked about it. We got to find a way to stabilize him. And offensively, he wants to see sustained drives, run the ball efficiently, and finish when they're in the red zone. And of course, he screamed.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Seattle to start this third quarter. Darnold under center, hands it off to Walker. Walker right side, nice gain of about 4 or 5 yards on that play. He'll get it up close to the 30-yard line, or the 25-yard line.
The offense to score there in the last 2 minutes, but they need to continue to stack plays together and build on that momentum in this drive. Defensively, he said, the Rams showed more 12 personnel than they had before. We need to adjust to it. Went on 1st and 2nd down and put more pressure on Stafford. Finally, his message, we're right where we need to be, where we talked about being. We need to continue to play together and for each other.
Certainly have done that.
So here we go, 2nd down and 5. The ball at the 25-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. A 3-wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Darnold under pressure. Gets rid of it. Caught! A nice grab by JSN. And it's a 1st down. Seahawks. And a nice catch by Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 8th of the night. That one goes for a decent gain of 12 yards, and he's got 127 receiving yards now in this football game.
Zone coverage, it's just a little harder to get him. You know, in man coverage, you kind of know, all right, we're really going to try to lock him up. But he's a bad man cover matchup for anybody on this Rams secondary. They got to deal with some of those shorter throws.
So Darnold, play action, rolling to his right, under pressure, gets rid of it, incomplete. And Darnold tackled down after the defensive lineman gets close there. And Darnold looks okay.
With that oblique injury, so they're trying to take care of it. They got the heat wrap on there, and tell you what, Tom, it doesn't look like it's affected him one bit.
Thought he's throwing the ball excellent today. He's kind of dealt with it and shrugged it off, and everyone's dealing with just different bumps and bruises. The oblique's a little different for.
So 2nd down and 10 now for Seattle after that incomplete pass. And only 1 sack for the Rams defense thus far. Ball here at the 36-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. And a handoff. Walker in the backfield trying to avoid, but he will go down for the loss. But there is a penalty marker on the field.
It looks like they're going to get another hold on Seattle. Rams don't have a penalty today. This will be the 4th on the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, Fade Master. Darnold's definitely proved himself to be a better quarterback after what he's gone through. What's up there, Real? Patriots won against the Broncos. Fly, Eagles, fly. What's going on, brother? I've got the score now pinned in the chat for everybody. The Rams 13, the Seahawks 17. Here in the third quarter, now with less than 13 minutes remaining. Congratulations to our boy Ralph becoming a new moderator on the channel. All right, so 3rd and 2. Darnold in the shotgun at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Blitz coming for the Rams. Darnold under pressure. He'll go down for the sack. And a big play made there by the Rams defense as they're going to force Seattle to have to punt the football away. And a great defensive stop there for the Rams. And a terrific series will get their offense back to football.
Fist going through, Kobe Turner there. You know, you got these guys going downfield. You just need a little time for him to step up. But when that's just kind of a little bit of an avalanche at the quarterback.
So 4th down and 9 here for Seattle on this punt.
Play worse by Darnold. Just take the sack and let the best punter in the league come out and change field position.
So a good kick here. Oh, and no! Smith loses it, and the Seahawks recover the muff punt. It's gonna be a huge turnover and a first down. Seahawks. And Sean McVay not happy about that, as we see Smith once again made a mistake trying to backpedal on the return, and he trips, and that ball hits him in the shoulder pad, and Young is right there to recover that one for the Seahawks, and great field position coming up here in this one.
Disastrous outcome for the Rams.
Mike McDonald loves it. Special teams a big factor in this matchup in Week 16. Shaheed, the punt return, and now the big miss by Smith, recovered by Derek Young, 4th-year player.
So after that fumble, they're now set it up here. The offense is set up here at the 17-yard line. A 2 tight end set under center for Sam Darnold. Walker in the backfield. Play action here for Darnold. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught! Touchdown! Seahawks! And it's Bobo! Jake Bobo with the touchdown, Seattle! And they'll take advantage of the turnover and go up by 11 points with the extra point pending. Oh my goodness. What a throw from Sam Darnold with pressure all in his face. He delivers a beautiful throw as Jake Bobo makes the man look ridiculous for the 17-yard touchdown reception. And it's a touchdown. Seattle. Oh boy. And the extra point is good. And turnovers really kill you in these football games, folks. And gosh, you gotta feel very bad for Smith there. Yikes. 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 Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yikes, 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 guys. Just not what you want to see if you're a Rams fan. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Yikes, guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. You know, turnovers are so costly in these playoffs, especially these playoffs here this year. And man, for the Rams to unfortunately not be able to take advantage of the great defensive stop from their defense to start this second half. This could really come back to hurt the Rams in this one, guys. Keith, what's up, man? We've got the score pinned in the chat. Seattle winning 24-13 over the Rams. What's up, Cody? How we doing? Yeah, Fade Master, I see you, bro. Sam Darnold doing pretty good, pretty good. All right, waiting to get back to the action here, guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And the Seahawks take advantage of the muff punt already with the first play after recovering that fumble there with the special teams. They were able to connect with the touchdown pass. All right, so we'll see a return here by the Rams. And they get it up to about the 25-yard line. And this Seahawks team is fired up here. And we're checking out the replay here as Darnold came all the way back to Bobo on the left side and was able to find his target over the middle. And you can see Sean McVay not too happy about that on the sideline. So 1st and 10. We see here play action. Matthew Stafford looking right side, got a man, caught! A nice grab by Parkinson at the 45, inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And what a big gain there for the Rams offense as Stafford uses the play action and connects with a 40-yard bomb to his tight end, Kobe Parkinson. What a great play made there. And now Stafford and this Rams offense look to get some points back on the board. So 1st and 10 now at the 35-yard line. Handoff here, and that's Corum up the middle. And Blake Corum keeps the legs moving for a gain of 3.
Really amazing his emergence this year, right? Former 4th rounder for the Seahawks. His previous career high was 2 touchdowns. He had 9 or make it 8 this year. And he's just shown you everything. And by the way, I don't know if you can tell on TV, he's a huge human being. He's 6'7", 270.
Big man with a big catch radius. That's what he needed there. Parkinson has kind of been known as a blocker throughout his career, but when they started using all these...
So here we go, guys. 2nd down and 6 now after that 4-yard run. And Kobe Parkinson with 8 touchdowns this season has been a big target for the Rams. And now here in the shotgun, 2 tight end set. Stafford looking to throw here. Right side throws. Got Adams. Caught. Devontae inside the 5. And he's down at the 2-yard line. It's a 1st down. Los Angeles. And what a catch by Devontae Adams. This one thrown beautifully by Matthew Stafford over the defender. And Adams is tackled down inside the 5. A 29-yard gain, and now it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for the Rams, and they didn't take long to get down here to 1st and goal. And now Stafford in the pistol formation, and he's going to look to throw. Stafford, left side, caught, touchdown! Los Angeles! Devontae Adams on the left side with a beautiful throw by Matthew Stafford, and it's a big touchdown! Rams! Devontae Adams once again comes up with another red zone touchdown this season, and the Rams are crawling their way back into this football game. So the extra point will make it a 4-point game, and what a quick drive by the Los Angeles Rams to be able to make that play happen. It's a 20-24 ball game.
Devontae Adams, who led the league in touchdowns, his 10th inside the 5. Oh, we got a barn burner in Seattle, baby.
All right, let's go over that last drive there for the Rams. And oh my goodness, 4 plays, 75 yards as we see Matthew Stafford just slicing and dicing this secondary for the Seattle Seahawks for a huge touchdown that gets the Rams within 4 points of the Seattle Seahawks here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Adams, who leads the league in touchdown receptions this year, but he's had 10 of them now inside the 2-yard line.
What are you, a mouse? A little scared of the mouse over here trying to get away. How do we do this song, Seven? Hey, it's a garbage.
All right, guys, so waiting to get back from commercial break. How about the Rams, man, with a quick response to that drive there from the Seattle Seahawks, or I should say the quick touchdown, as they were able to take advantage of the muff punt from Xavier Smith as he fumbles it and gives the Seattle Seahawks great field position as they're able to take advantage and get it in the end zone 1 play later. And then we see the Rams offense, and Matthew Stafford will not go silently into the night as they plan on making this a slobber knocker of a game as they score in 4 plays. And now with that touchdown, they crawl within 4 points. It's a 20-24 game here with the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. When I think of the Broncos-Patriots game, tough loss for the Broncos. Their defense played good enough to win that game. And for the Patriots, man, they had the lowest amount of points scored by any team to make it to the Super Bowl in NFL history. Yeah. So through the playoffs, the Patriots had scored the least amount of points ever scored going into a Super Bowl by any single playoff team to make it to the Super Bowl. So a really impressive performance when you look at it.
At the beginning of the broadcast, Sean McVay and how fired up he was for our Zoom call with him. That was Friday. Yeah, this is Sunday. I mean, I don't think this guy has missed an absolute beat. And remember, the thing he said to us, unprompted, being courageous. It was the big word they talked about, having the courage to cut it loose, have no regrets. I want to be courageous in these moments. It's us versus everybody. This guy, what did he say? He told his team, I promise I'm not going to peak on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'll have the juice on Sunday.
So here we go. Ball at the 35-yard line for Seattle. Sam Darnold under center here in a 2 tight end set. They'll hand it off here. And that's George, number 36, who gets a gain of 2 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Playing at a really elite level. I just think they've both played so great, and we'd expect that from Stafford, certainly. Darnold is the one that has had very much in kind of a feast or famine year. It's been some terrific throws down the field, and then also leading.
And both of these quarterbacks with outstanding performances here in this game. So now under center on 2nd and 7. Ball at the 38-yard line. Darnold with a 2 tight end set here. Darnold hands it off Walker. Blown up in the backfield. Walker nowhere to go. And that's a big loss there for Seattle. So that's going to set up 3rd down and very long.
Yeah, more physicality by that defensive front. The linebackers are attacking the line of scrimmage more. It should set up maybe some boots or some play actions just based on the aggressiveness.
So 3rd and 9 here in this one. And we'll see what the Seattle offense can come up with here. This defense for the Rams has definitely stepped up their game to start this second half. 3rd and 9. Darnold in the shotgun, looking to throw. Sam, left side, caught! A nice play by Cooper Kupp, the former Ram, gets across the 45-yard line, and it's a 1st down, Seahawks. And a terrific catch by Cooper Kupp as he grabs that one, gets it up the field for a nice gain, and it's a new set of downs. After that 12-yard catch and run, they have a 1st down now at the 48-yard line near midfield. So halfway through this 3rd quarter now, Darnold under center, 1st and 10, hands it off. Kenneth Walker up the middle. Nice run. Walker keeps the legs going. And a terrific run there by Kenneth Walker, who gets it across for the first down. Seahawks. And a terrific play for the Seattle running back, who runs over a couple of defenders, keeps the legs moving here, and gets enough for the 10-yard gain.
Weighing on the D-line. They just lean on you and resetting the line of scrimmage completely. He's 7-8 yards into the defense before he gets touched. It's an important part of all these drives. Getting the first.
So 1st and 10 now coming up here for Seattle at the 41-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun here. And he's going to look to throw. Darnold steps up in the pocket over the middle. Caught! And a nice grab by George, number 36, the running back. Halunai. And a quick gain on that play. Gets him up a gain of 9, so 2nd down and 1.
Kind of call these downfield routes. And a good job by Darnold. Reading the coverage, understanding the...
And now this Seattle offense is clicking here on this drive in the 3rd quarter. Less than 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Darnold in the pistol formation. Jackson Smith and Jigba and Rashid Shaheed in the backfield. They put JSN in motion. Quick throw to JSN. Number 11 with a nifty move. Gets it up to the 20-yard line. And it'll be 1st down, Seattle. And a terrific play call there by the Seattle offense. As we see here, Smith and Jigba takes the quick throw out in the flat. Great blocking by Cooper Kupp up the field. And a great catch and run by JSN. He'll get a gain of about 11 on that play, I believe. A gain of 12. So 9 catches for 139 yards now for JSN in this game. Darnold under center, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Darnold, play action, going to roll out to his left here. Darnold looking, throws, caught, and that's Bardner, the tight end, with the grab. And he gets it up the field across the 15 to the 13-yard line. So a gain of about 7. That's going to set up 2nd down and 3.
You think about, you go back, his 3rd overall with the Jets, 2018, didn't work out, bounced around, went to Carolina for a couple of years, got hurt. Goes to San Francisco, sits on the bench, kind of resurrects his career.
So 2nd down and 3. Darnold under center. Quick throw. Gets it. Oh, incomplete. And that one was a little inaccurate there for Darnold as he was looking for Jake Bobo, but number 19 cannot make the grab. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for Seattle.
Yeah, and a great point, too, you mentioned about Darnold. Last year in the playoffs, he really struggled. He was playing for the Vikings at the time, but it was kind of a difficult way to end the season because the Vikings had such a great year, and Sam didn't play a great game.
So 3rd down and 3. Sam Darnold trying to get Seattle back into the end zone. 3 receivers bunched up on the right side. Darnold in the shotgun here. Gonna look to throw. Darnold under pressure, gets rid of it. Caught. Cooper Kupp in the end zone. Touchdown! Seahawks! And Cooper Kupp, the former Los Angeles Ram and Super Bowl champion, comes up with the clutch grab here in the 2nd half to extend the lead here for the Seattle Seahawks. And one-on-one Cooper Kupp, it's just a nice little out and in route. He comes wide open, a beautiful throw by Sam Darnold as he connects with this wide out for the beautiful 13-yard touchdown pass. And with the extra point, it's a 31-20 ball game here in Seattle. The Seahawks on top over the Los Angeles Rams. All right, guys, let's go over that last drive there for the Seahawks and talking about a pretty quick response. After we've seen the quick four-play drive from the Rams, it's then responded by Seattle with a 9-play, 65-yard drive as they get it into the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown pass from Sam Darnold. And now the Seahawks have scored over 30 points here in this NFC Championship game. It's a 31-20 ball game with the Seahawks leading the Rams here in this one. All right, guys, just waiting to see what we get once we get back from commercial break here on the channel. I appreciate you guys hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show.
Trust me, they make all of us look great, and guys, you will be missed. Got to see Chef on the field. I took a picture with him. We got a great picture, and there's such an orchestra behind the scenes, and certainly KB and I get to be the microphone for this amazing crew that we get to represent, but everyone is so valuable. We love you all. Great job. Congrats on your time.
So we'll see a return here for the Rams up to the 25-yard line, and that's where Stafford will take over on offense.
First, there is a flag. Let's see what this is before we show that. But Seattle's played the most man ever under Mike McDonald since he's been here, which is interesting development. Now let's see what Claymore has.
So we got a flag on the play here. We'll have to see what that is. So that's going to be a block in the back. So that's going to back up the Rams offense here. So Stafford will come out on offense here at the 13-yard line. Play action. Stafford looking to throw. Downfield. Big throw. Caught! Davante Adams inside the 45-yard line. It's a first down. Rams! And Los Angeles finds their wideout Davante Adams one-on-one. And he beats the corner for a terrific grab. A gain of 35 yards on that play. First and 10, Stafford looking to throw, right side, caught, Parkinson, only a small gain on that play, but there is a flag on the field. Oh, and that penalty flag is going to go against the Seattle defense, and it'll be an automatic first down there for the Rams. So first and 10 now after the penalty here for the Rams offense. Less than 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. The ball now at the 47-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun here just across midfield. A 3-wide receiver set. And Stafford will hand it off. That's Williams up the middle on the draw play. And Williams doesn't get much.
So different, so unique, and all of a sudden, Adams is the leading receiver for the Rams. I see Kobe Turner.
Uh-oh, and that's not a good sign. Kobe Turner heading back to the locker room now for the Rams. So 2nd down and 5. Stafford under center, play action, looking to throw here. Stafford, throws, gets rid of it. Williams, tackled, and man, what a tackle there by the defense for Seattle. But we've got a flag on the play, and I think this is going to be on the Rams offense. What's up, Sheldon? How we doing, Eddie? 49er faithful, what's going on, man? All right, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any football questions or shout-outs, please hit me up with those super chats. So here we go, 2nd down and 15. Stafford under center, now at the 48-yard line, behind midfield. Stafford here hands it off. Williams up the middle, and he gets it up to about the 49-yard line, so a gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and long now for the Rams offense. So 3rd down and 12 here for the Rams. Stafford in the shotgun, looking to throw here under pressure. Stafford steps up in the pocket, downfield. It's almost intercepted by Seattle. An incomplete, so 4th down and long coming up for the Rams. And Stafford trying to get the football to Puka Nacua there, who is one-on-one with Woodland. And a nice coverage there as he undercuts the football. And Puka Nacua able to get his hands on the defender and probably broke up that interception there. But wait a minute. Uh-oh, we've got a late flag, guys.
I think this is going to be unsportsmanlike on Seattle after the play. Happened well after the play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Taunting. Seattle number 27. 15-yard penalty from the dead ball.
Wow. And not the penalty that the Seahawks were hoping to get. And you see here a Woodland with the taunting penalty here as he walks over to the sideline and starts talking to the Rams sideline. So 1st and 10 now at the 34-yard line. A terrible penalty for Seattle. Play action. Stafford looking downfield. Got a man. Puka. Caught. Touchdown. Los Angeles. And Puka Nacua with an incredible grab as we see Matthew Stafford slice up that defense for Seattle. But what an effort by Puka Nacua to come down with that football. And what an incredible touchdown for Los Angeles. Are you kidding me? What a response. And after the penalty call there to Puka Nacua, it's now answered by a huge touchdown play. And oh my goodness, what a grab. And Sean McVay is fired up about that, folks. And you see Stafford here. That's a 35-yard bomb right there to Puka Nacua, who somehow comes up with that grab. What a catch, ladies and gentlemen. They are reviewing this play, but that looks like it's going to stand to me. And Sean McVay is fired up for his team. And what a touchdown by the Rams. Gosh, guys, what a catch, man. Puka caught that falling backwards. I mean, what a grab. All right, thank you, Ralph. Appreciate you, man. So let's look at that last drive there for the Rams. And they are still reviewing this play as we speak. So we'll have to wait and see if we can get back to that here in a short minute. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Wild game. Puka is short, but his butt hit the ground, but the ball crossed. Yeah, no, it's going to stand as a touchdown. There's not enough there on that replay to overturn that call, in my opinion. Just not enough there.
In the second half came in a pretty good time. 34 yards. And he hangs on down to the goal line for the score. But think about the series from Rick Woolen. It was about as bad as you can get. Here's the penalty, taunting the sideline. You watch the very end when they throw the flag. Clear as day. He dropped an interception a couple plays before. Then that was 4th and 12, gave him a first down, and he got burned up.
So Woodland was the one responsible with the taunting penalty, and it comes back to backfire on him. And the 34-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford, and the extra point makes it a 27-31 ball game here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It was a 5-play, 87-yard drive for Matthew Stafford, and he has been shredding man coverage tonight. 7 for 12 for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns here in this man coverage defense for Seattle.
Both these offenses have been so impressive today. Keeping the defenses off balance, finding their best matchups, good protections, staying ahead on kind of early downs. And the frustration right there.
Well, that's interesting.
Haven't seen that much from this team. They are so connected, and that's why they've been so dominant all year.
So you see the Seattle line, the offensive line is pretty upset, or I should say the Seattle line, their sideline is very upset after that penalty call.
Just across the 25. Well, you talked about this team has been so connected under Mike McDonald, but after that sequence, those 3 plays from Woolen, there's some arguing going on. Is Nick even worried? The rookie, see Leonard Williams, Kobe Bryant in there.
Yeah, I just think there's a human intricacy to all these team environments, and that's why we're never going to be replaced as robots, as NFL players, because it's too dramatic. There's too many emotions, sideline emotions, infield emotions. Such a great game.
So first down and 10 now at the 27-yard line. Sam Darnold under center. Tosses it. Rashid Shaheed on the end around, and Shaheed makes a play to just get back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams were almost able to blow that up in the backfield, and it's going to be second down now.
Maybe without one of their best players, at least for a moment. Colby Turner, we showed him going back to the locker room. He's got a cramp issue, so questionable to return right now. We'll let you know if he does.
Man, I was just not expecting a high-scoring game through 3 quarters, but because there's been very few penalties, good pass protection, and both quarterbacks have played tremendous today. 145 rating for...
So here we go, second down and 10 now for Seattle. Darnold in the shotgun here. JSN in the backfield. They put him in motion. Darnold, play action, looking to throw under pressure. Darnold scrambling to his right, gets rid of it. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down and 10 here for the Seahawks.
Yeah, they haven't had much today in terms of wins to the middle of the pocket. There's Johnson right there just flushing Darnold. Darnold's did a good job making.
So Johnson, number 94, was able to get the pressure there and help out on the pass rush. And now it's third and 10 after Sam Darnold had to throw that one away.
He's super aggressive. Maybe a screen pass to take advantage of some of that aggressiveness. Not an empty formation.
So Darnold in the shotgun by himself now. It's a 5 wide receiver setup. Darnold going to look to throw here. Left side, caught by Walker. He's out of bounds, but did he get enough for the first down? And we'll see where they mark the football. It does look like it's going to be a first down, Seahawks. A terrific throw in the flat, connecting to his running back there, and Walker able to stretch that one just enough for the 10-yard gain, and he gets the first down for the Seahawks. So great effort there from the running back out of the backfield, and now first and 10 for the Seahawks. And we're approaching the end of the third quarter, a 31-27 ball game here. Darnold now under center. And Darnold barely gets the snap off, looking under pressure, gets rid of it, and then running back and gets that one. George, number 36, gets it up to the 42-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter.
4 consecutive touchdowns in this game, and long drives too.
All right, Ralph, see you when you get back.
Jimmy, pretty good finish. 31-27.
The other championship game was definitely a slobber knocker, as the Broncos really gave themselves a chance with the way they played on defense, but their offense was just not able to get anything going against the New England Patriots. So the Patriots win the AFC and now are back with their 12th Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. That's incredible. Just incredible. What's up, King Kick? Yeah, we've got the Rams and Seahawks game on right now. So Sam Darnold already with over 300 passing yards in this game. Stafford having an excellent game as well with 265 passing yards and 3 touchdown passes, along with Darnold having 3 touchdown passes. Jackson Smith and Jigba with 139 yards receiving and a touchdown, and 109 yards receiving with a touchdown right now for Puka Nacua here after 3 quarters. So it's been an excellent NFC Championship game by far. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And also don't forget, guys, to sign up for channel memberships. Those are now live on my YouTube channel. All right, just waiting to get back to the action here, guys, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
You know, we can be fans too, even if one of us is the greatest player of all time. Like, we were shocked at that fumble. We're like, whoa!
Yeah, don't show our bosses that we're having too much fun here, actually.
This is some
Rupert, Lachlan, Shane Zager, we'd have a blast, as you guys know.
All right, so here we go to start the fourth quarter. Darnold under center. 2 tight ends set for the Seahawks at the 42-yard line. It's 2nd down and 5. So Darnold looking to throw here. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to scramble here. Darnold left side gets across the 50 and gets that one close to the 45-yard line here. And a nice scramble there by the Seahawks quarterback. And Sam Darnold able to get this one up the field. So he changes up the play here and he reads the defense and he finds a 14-yard running lane there to get the ball all the way up to the 44-yard line. So a terrific scramble there by Sam Darnold. So 1st and 10, ball at the 44-yard line here for Sam Darnold. And Darnold, play action, under pressure, and he's going to go down for the sack. And it's Kitchens on the blitz who's able to get there for the sack. And Sam Darnold can't believe it. And you see here, Kitchens gets there unblocked and gets to the quarterback in a big tackle. So after that big sack, a huge play for the Rams defense sets up 2nd down and 19. So now Darnold in the shotgun here. Play clock running down. He gets the ball hiked. Darnold looking to throw. Gets it to Cooper Kupp across the 50 to the 48-yard line. What? Excuse me. All right, guys, here we go. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's 3rd down and 15. So the ball at the 49-yard line now. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Walker motions out of the backfield. And now Young comes across as we'll see the flag here. And they're going to call offsides. So neutral zone infraction on the defense. And that's going to help out Seattle. It'll make it 3rd down and a little bit easier.
That's very costly, and lucky they blew it down. He was unabated to the quarterback, but a lot of those situations, if the tackle can jump that and get a hand on him, you got a free play. Yeah.
So 3rd down and 10. Ball now at the 44-yard line here for the Seahawks. Darnold in the shotgun, a 4 wide receiver set. Darnold gonna look to throw here. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, and that's batted away, and what a hit by Durant on Rashid Shaheed, and that incomplete pass leads the 4th down and 10. And a great play by Durant as Rashid Shaheed made the catch, but Durant knocks the ball out of the hands of the receiver, and it's 4th down and 10. And because of the big sack And the defensive stop here, that's going to force Seattle to have to go for the punt at the 44-yard line. So trying to pin them deep here.
Yeah, so McVay makes a move. Williams does what he was out there to do, and the Rams get it back, down by 4 in this thriller in the Pacific Northwest for the right to Super Bowl 60.
So 31-27 game, and now after that drive, the Rams will get the football back here. So that last drive for Seattle, 8 plays, 29 yards, and they're forced to punt. But we will see the Rams come out on offense here for their first drive in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end at the 10-yard line, here to start this next drive with just over 12 minutes to go here in this ball game. Woo! Hope everybody's doing well. All right, guys, let me know who you're picking here to win this game and move on to the Super Bowl. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or shout outs, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats here on the channel. And you guys can also sign up for channel memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel as well. And feel free to hit the link at the top of my YouTube page if you guys feel like donating and supporting any way you can here on the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Ralph, welcome back. How we doing? We got Copper. What's going on, brother? Captain says Rams. Shorty, welcome back, saying Seahawks. Matt87 says I'm a Dolphin fan. Heck yeah, man. Shout out to Justin from Franken. What's going on, man?
We can read it.
All right, so here we go. The Rams back on offense with a chance to march down the field and retake the lead here, down by 4. So 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line here for Stafford, who's under center. And a handoff here, Blake Corum left side. Corum with a nice run. Breaking tackles and across the 20-yard line. That's a first down, Los Angeles. And great running from Blake Corum here in this one. So 1st and 10 now after that 10-yard run from Blake Corum. Stafford under center and a 2 tight end set. Play action. Stafford looking to throw. Gets it to his running back. Corum out of the backfield across the 30. Breaks a tackle inside the 35 and down at the 36. It's a gain of 16 there on that short throw from Matthew Stafford, finding his running back for the big gain. So now at the 36-yard line, Stafford under center, play action, rolling to his right, looking left side, caught, and a nice grab by Williams who makes a man miss. Williams still on his feet, and right there out of bounds, and that's a beautiful 13-yard catch and run by Williams for the first down. Rams And Los Angeles in business now as this offense is starting to cook. And a late hit from Leonard Williams, but no flag thrown. So a gain of 13 and now up to the Rams' 49-yard line here just across midfield. So Stafford here on 1st and 10. Near midfield. Under center with Williams in the backfield. And play action for Stafford. He's going to look downfield. Big throw. He's got his man and incomplete. As Mudfield gets overthrown on that play, and Stafford trying to go for the whole thing there. So 2nd down and 10. Now at the 49-yard line for the Rams offense. Stafford under center, play action, looking to throw here. Stafford gets rid of it, caught. Parkinson to the 40. Stiff arm to the 35-yard line, and it's a first down. Los Angeles. And what a throw by Stafford. He was looking for something downfield. And the quick sidearm throw gets a beautiful pass completion to his tight end. Parkinson with a beautiful stiff arm on the defender. And it's a nice play. A gain of 16 yards and a first down for the Rams. So here we go. Stafford in the shotgun looking. Gets it to Corum. Blake. Not much there. 2 yards on that catch. It'll set up 2nd down and 8.
Just like he has had all year. Boy, it's almost like a catch your breath, right? We didn't think the way this started it was going to be like this, but it's just been an offensive explosion similar to a few weeks ago, week 16.
And I just appreciate Stafford so much and his style of play today throughout this entire season. 37 years old, but for a quarterback.
So here we go, guys. Under 9 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. Stafford getting hot here in this 2nd half. So in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Stafford gets it to his running back, Blake Corum. Another nice catch and run. This one for a gain of 7. So it's 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Rams. So after that gain, it now sets up 3rd and 1 here for the Rams offense. The ball at the 26-yard line. Stafford under center in a 3 tight end set. Play action for Stafford. Gets rid of it. Caught. Parkinson. No, it's batted down. And oh my goodness, I thought Kobe Parkinson had that caught. But a terrific play there from the Seahawks defender. And Stafford on the play action had his man, but a batted pass and Parkinson dropped it. So Parkinson had it in his hand despite the small tip there from the defender. And Parkinson can't believe it. So 4th and 1. The Rams offense still out on the field here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun looking to throw. Stafford under pressure. And Stafford with the scramble gets enough for the first down. Los Angeles. And what a run by Matthew Stafford, who's not known for using his legs, as he avoids the sack here and gets the ball across the line where they needed it for the first down. And oh my goodness, Dexter Lawrence is going to be mad about that. Not able to bring down the quarterback, who gets a gain of 2 yards on the scramble, and that's all he needed for the first down. So here we go. Stafford under center. 3 tight end set once again. This time Adams out there. And now handoff. Corum right side bounces, but he's met in the backfield. There is a flag on the play though. We'll have to see what the laundry is, folks. But we've got 7:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that's going to be offsides on the defense, and it will give the Rams an extra 5 yards.
His total command. Not many teams can come into this environment with this fan base. How supportive they are of their team, the explosiveness that they have in the return game. And it just, in the end, falls on Stafford's shoulder. And he's finding Adams, he's finding Puka, he's finding his tight ends, he's finding his backs.
So here we go. 1st and 5 now for Stafford and the Rams offense. Under center at the 19-yard line. And a 3 wide receiver set. Stafford play action looking to throw here. And Stafford's going to run with it. No, he tosses it to Puka Nacua. On the right side, Puka breaks a tackle. And he gets it up to the 12-yard line. And it's a first down. Los Angeles.
He's basically a disguise on this play, but Stafford's like, I don't want to run it. Puka, you do something with it. And he certainly knows what to do.
So a great play there by Stafford, just pitching that one to Puka Nacua, avoiding the turnover by getting the ball to a man who can get the ball up the field instead of trying to throw it away or cause a turnover. So 1st and 10. Now at the 12-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun looking to throw. Completes it over the middle. Puka gets it up to the 7-yard line. So a gain of 5. 2nd down coming up now for the Rams.
We're not going to let you get a free release, so they jam him, while butching him as he comes out of the backfield. Puka still finds a way.
Nacua now 7 catches, 121 yards and a touchdown. This epic
So 2nd down and 4 now for the Rams offense. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. So the ball here at the 7-yard line. Stafford under center. Hands it off. Williams bounces to the left side. Nowhere to go. And that'll be maybe a gain of a yard. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Rams.
Yeah, this elite run defense, you see Knight kind of flying in there to make a tackle. It's hard to run in those safety.
So no gain on that previous play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
A little bit of leverage, that's all Matthew needs, that's all he's looking for.
And the Rams dominating the total yards in this half. And they've been dominating the time of possession here in this fourth quarter. So with 5 minutes to go in the fourth, Stafford in the shotgun here at the 7-yard line. Looking to throw. Stafford under pressure. Punt fake. Stafford throws. Caught. No. Incomplete. And trying to get it to Mutfield there. And now 4th and 4. And I think the Rams are going to have to take the field goal here, in my opinion. So Adams there on the outside, completely blanketed on the coverage. And you see there, Stafford was looking his way, and nobody there. And man, Stafford gets it to the only guy he could have thrown that ball to. And now here we go, guys. The Rams offense stays out on the field on the 6-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. Seattle showing blitz here. And now Stafford looking to throw. Stafford over the middle. Incomplete. And the Seahawks force the turnover on downs. And Witherspoon with the coverage. And it's going to be a turnover for the Seattle defense. And that one almost intercepted. And Sean McVay frustrated as he wanted to get it in the end zone for the Rams to take their first lead since the first half. But instead, it's going to be a turnover on downs, and now Seattle will take over at their own 6-yard line. We'll see how that pays off here for either the Seattle offense or for the Rams defense. What's up, Fanatic Trev? How we doing, brother? So, all right, guys, looking at that last drive there for the Los Angeles Rams. 14 plays, 84 yards. They took over 7.5 minutes off the play clock, but they come up short as the fourth down does not convert on 4th and 4 at the 6-yard line. And now that sets up Seattle with the football here deep in their own territory. So we'll see how the Rams defense come out here to try to make a stop. Their offense is going to need it to get the ball back. That's right, guys. King Goldust said it in the chat, guys. A rested defense coming up now for the Rams, who have had time to try to adjust, and they have definitely stepped up in the second half on the defensive side of the ball, have the Rams. And you're right there, Ralph. The Rams try to go for the win on that play. All right, as we're getting back to the action, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And you see here the defense had everybody on the line of scrimmage there as Stafford has to get rid of this football. They all drop into pass coverage, and Stafford honestly threw it to the only area where he maybe could have had a play made by his tight end, but instead it's incomplete. So here we go. From the 6-yard line, Sam Darnold under center in a jumbo set here. Walker in the backfield. And they'll hand it off to Walker. Walker right side, almost falls down, but gets a gain of about 4 on that carry. They'll get it up to the 10-yard line. So now second down coming up for Seattle.
Obviously, it all starts with the run game, and it starts with the play-action pass. They're going to run it, obviously, as much as they can, and with Darnold getting out of the pocket, there's tons of time left. 3 timeouts. They're basically backed up on their own 10-yard line.
All right, guys, we've got less than 4.5 minutes to go here. Second down and 6. Sam Darnold, play action, looking to throw here. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Walker with a nice grab, breaks a tackle inside to the 20. And a stiff arm at the 25. And it's a first down, Seahawks. And Kenneth Walker with an astounding play as he catches that one and gets a gain of 15 yards, breaking tackles and breaking ankles. What a play from Kenneth Walker.
Walker is just so twitchy. He's got a low center of gravity. Look at those quads working. Hard to get on the ground. Short completions, big gains. That's a quarterback's best friend.
So less than 3.5 minutes to go. First and 10 now for Seattle at the 25-yard line. Darnold under center, hands it off. Walker gets tackled down near the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward for a gain of 2. And we see the Rams call their first timeout here in this one.
Sunday, February 8th on NBC and Peacock. Forward to that with Mike and Chris, our buddies, and well, for the first time since you left, the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. How about that? And a couple of your old buddies got them there too.
Yeah, just so happy for Mike Vrabel, former teammate of mine, and kind of went to New England. No one was quite sure how they do back-to-back 4-13 seasons, and they turn into a road AFC victory in Denver. I know how hard that is. Josh McDaniels done an incredible job as coordinator. Drake May, that defense. This is going to be a hell of a Super Bowl matchup. Whoever wins this team to get the Patriots, and I'm going to be there.
Okay, guys, let's keep it going. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So now here, second down and 8. The Rams call their first timeout with 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go. Darnold in the shotgun here. And Darnold Gonna go for a throw here. Play action pass. Right side. Incomplete. Looking for Rashid Shaheed. An excellent coverage there by the Rams. And it's gonna stop the clock. And I do not like that play call from the Seattle offense. You've got to run the football and force them to have to call their timeouts. Instead, they try to throw it on 2nd and 8. And Darnold, that was an inaccurate throw, trying to get that to Rashid Shaheed.
And you see the end of this play, there was a shove there. Dean Blendio, anything to you?
The contact's early. I'm just questioning whether the ball was catchable, and I think that's maybe what they ruled.
All right, there you go.
So 3rd down and 8. Now with the clock stopped at 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And we've got a timeout here for Seattle. And now the Seahawks, instead of keeping that clock running, are now 3rd and 8. The Rams have 2 timeouts left. And that could be the opening that the Rams needed here. But a huge 3rd down coming up here in this one. And this could possibly be the biggest 3rd down of this game. Appreciate you guys with the 100s in the chat. Let's go. We got Prime with the 100 and Fanatic Trev with the 100 in the chat. Let's go. Heck yeah. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, everybody. I appreciate all the love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. As a matter of fact, I've got to go hit the restroom real quick, guys. Moderators, hold down the chat for me. Ugh. Made it back. Made it back. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, only 4 more likes and we'll get it up to 100. Come on. Appreciate you guys. It's been an incredible NFC Championship game, way better than the AFC Championship, am I right? And guys, hats off to the New England Patriots. They make their 12th Super Bowl appearance in their franchise's history, but also they make NFL history by scoring the lowest amount of points by any team to make it through the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl. Believe it or not, less than the 2000 Ravens did, or 2001 Ravens did. All right, so 3rd and 8, 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this ball game here, folks. And Darnold is in the shotgun. It's a 4 wide receiver set. And now Darnold looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Cooper Kupp fumbled it, and he's down. Wait a minute. They said he was down on the ground. And they're going to call that a first down? And I don't know. What a catch by Cooper Kupp. He tried to dive forward to get the first down, and I think they gave it to him. And you see here, Cooper Kupp comes across the field. Durant with great coverage. A nice catch by Cooper Kupp. And he does hit the ground, so that ball doesn't come loose until after he's down by contact on the ground. But is that enough for the first down?
When that middle defense is exposed, there's no coverage I liked more throwing against than that coverage.
And we see here on the replay, and no!
So here's another question for Sean McVay. Do you
have to at this point. I mean, absolutely. This is the most valuable. It's the turnover down.
Yeah. Dean Blandino, this is ultra close. What do you see when you watch this back?
It is close. Two things. Is it a catch? He's got control. He does take an additional step. And then you can look at this shot right down the line. When he's down by contact, is that nose of the ball. He just had to get to the big line. This is going to be difficult to overturn. He may just want to challenge it and lose the timeout anyway. We'll see.
Yeah, if it's close, I mean, I don't think you do call the timeout. He's relying on the guys up in the booth. That's too costly of a timeout.
So we see here Cooper Kupp makes a nice catch. It looks like he's down, but the ball looks like it does get to the line of gain there. So a timeout there by the Rams, and it's a terrific catch by Cooper Kupp. A gain of 7 yards when they needed it the most. So now 1st and 10 for Seattle with 3:11 to go. Darnold hands it off Walker, nowhere to go, and Walker tackled down behind the line of scrimmage. And another quick timeout there for the Rams, and that will be their last timeout here with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
It would force a little less communication between head coach, coordinator, of what you want.
So Stafford hoping to get the ball back here as the Rams defense fights to give their offense another opportunity here. But this could be time for Seattle to get a clutch drive here. Another couple of first downs, and this one will be over. So Darnold on 2nd and 10, lined up under center here in a 2 tight end set. Ball on the 35-yard line. They put Rashid Shaheed in motion at the receiver position, and play action for Darnold. Rolling to his right, throws, caught, JSN, he's out of bounds though. And they're going to say he's down. That's going to keep the clock rolling. It's a first down, Seahawks. And ladies and gentlemen, that could be the first down. That is the beginning of the end here for the Rams.
Just can't get a beat on him. He's in cuts, he's out of cuts. He's explosive. And of course they're going to him in the big.
And his 10th catch of the night for 155 yards could seal it here for the Seahawks.
I want to clarify a couple things. First of all, as they talk about this, Dean, I want to go back to you. They charged the Rams with their second timeout on that play. We were questioning whether he was going to challenge it, and then they used their final timeout. So they...
Correct. So Sean McVay called timeout, then he was waiting for the guys upstairs to tell him should he challenge it.
The runner stepped out of bounds with 3 minutes on the game clock. It's still a first down, but please set the game clock to 3 minutes and the play clock to 25 seconds, please.
So the runner did step out of bounds as JSN was not able to keep the ball in bounds.
The timeout, and here they changed it, replay assist, put JSN out of bounds, so the clock will start on the snap.
Got it. So that by inches by Kupp there essentially cost the Rams the timeout anyway. But that at least saves him some time because he's out of bounds. But 1st and 10, 3 minutes left. Rams can't stop it.
Yeah, at this point, I think you're just running the ball on these 3 downs. Worst case, you're punting the ball back inside the 10-yard line.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Seattle. And a handoff here, Kenneth Walker up the middle, gain of 2. He gets it up to the 49. So they're across midfield. And guys, look at that. We made it over 100 likes on the live stream. Let's go. And now for Seattle, they've just got to run that clock down here. And this could be the end of the season for the Rams.
Catching passes out of the backfield, making people miss, challenging the edge of the defense.
And Seattle looking to finish their storybook season here. At the 48-yard line, Darnold under center. And he'll hand it off. No, play action pass. Darnold under pressure. Incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be a flag against the Rams. And ladies and gentlemen, that could be the end of this game here, folks.
Defense number
is covering with his hands, not his feet. And you just don't need to do that in that situation. You have enough speed to creep up with Cup, but he just panics in this situation. Easy call. And again, a very brave call, or I would say courageous call by Clint Kubiak on the bootleg. They ran a boot earlier. Cam Curl blitz, or excuse Kinchins, ran right through the middle of defense and sacked them. They come back to a similar type play call.
So 1st and 10, only the 2-minute warning here in this one. The penalty goes against the Rams, and it was definitely a good call. And a handoff here by Walker. A gain of a few yards. And wow, still on his feet as the offensive line pushes the Rams forward. And it's a gain there of about 8 or 7 yards. And it takes us to the 2-minute warning here in this one, guys. Look at that. A lot of Seahawks fans say Pats don't stand a chance. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Nah, Benjamin, unfortunately, it doesn't look like here that the Rams will be able to make a comeback, unfortunately. Tough loss for the Rams too, man. Tough loss. For them, once again, it's kind of the same thing. They weren't able to take advantage of opportunities to score. For the Rams, yes, they could have got a field goal on that last drive, but unfortunately, they tried to go for it, and it did not pay off. But right now, with their defense not even being able to get a stop here, we can see kind of why it was important for the Rams to try to go for it on that previous drive. But unfortunately, it just did not work out here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, so let's start going over our stat recap here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks will try to run the clock out, and with no timeouts remaining for the Rams, it could be possible here that we've seen the Rams play their last down of football on the offensive side of the ball. So we see here for the Rams, they had 24 first downs in this one. They were only 1 for 8 on 3rd down in this game and 1 for 2 on 4th down with 435 total yards of offense. But we did see 4 penalties for 30 yards for the Rams and 1 turnover that was costly. We see here Matthew Stafford finishes his day 20 for 32 for 330 yards in this one with 3 touchdown passes. We see Blake Corum finishes as the leading running back with 9 carries for 55 yards. Kyron Williams with 10 carries for 39 yards. They had 114 total yards rushing in this game, out rushing Seattle. You would have thought that would have gave the Rams a chance to really win this game. But unfortunately, Seattle was just so tough in this one. And on 2nd and 4, here at the 37-yard line, Darnold's going to hand it off. Walker, not much for Walker to do there. So a small gain. And now that clock will continue to run here. And it's 3rd down and long here for Seattle. Puka Nacua finishes 7 catches for 121 yards and a touchdown pass. Or a touchdown reception, I should say. Devontae Adams with 4 catches for 89 yards and a touchdown. Kobe Parkinson added 3 catches for 62 yards to the day. And Blake Corum had 24 receiving yards on 3 catches to go with his 55 yards receiving. And Kyron Williams added 22 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown to his day with his 39 yards rushing as well. So Darnold under center on 3rd and 7. And looks like Seattle will have to burn a timeout here with 1:15 remaining. If you're the Seahawks here, they may try to get fancy, but I wouldn't. You're up by 4. Run the football. get that clock all the way down as far as you can take it, and then punt the football back to the Rams. We see here Tyler Higbee with 1 catch for 12 yards, and that is pretty much it there for the Rams offense here in this first half. And what a performance by Sam Darnold as we get ready to do the stat recap there for the Seattle Seahawks. And how about 836 total combined yards up to this point here in this matchup? What an incredible NFC Championship game it's been. So 3rd and 7. Ball at the 40-yard line here. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold, under pressure and goes down for the sack. And what a play made by the Rams defense. And that will bring up 4th down for Seattle. And we'll have probably about 30 seconds, maybe 31 seconds left to go here in this one after that sack. But with no timeouts, that means you're hoping for a Hail Mary for the Rams in order for them to get the victory in this game.
You just got to get this ball away at all costs. The Rams send Kyler Williams back to return. Remember.
What's up, Ralph? How we doing, buddy? Liam, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Dixon does his job. Williams going to call fair catch and does so at the
So fair catch made inside the 10-yard line with 25 seconds left to go here. The Rams with no timeouts. It's a hope and a prayer, boys. A hope and a prayer. So here we go. It all comes down to this. Stafford in the shotgun here, down by 4. Looking to throw here. Stafford under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Puka Nacua over the middle. He's at the 30-yard line, and they're going to have to spike it here. And 10 seconds left after that spike, but Stafford looks like he's hurt.
Stafford could get there, a 60-yard throw. He needs to launch it from the 40. So if he can somehow gain 12 to 15 yards and get the ball out of bounds, he's got a shot. It's going to be tough against this defense.
So here we go. 10 seconds left in this one. That was a big gain for the Rams. "23 yards on that pass play for Stafford. And now we got a timeout here for Seattle.
Seattle will call their final timeout, I believe. Let's see.
Yeah, they call that a Kodak timeout. That's why they do that. Just take a picture, see what they're doing. They look like they were trying to run like...
So now Stafford, after that completed pass, he's got 8 catches for 144 yards to Puka Nacua and a receiving touchdown to go with his 353 yards passing here in this one. And Stafford hoping to get a touchdown here on a Hail Mary, and they're going to need it or to need to get out of bounds here in this one.
Listen to this place.
So Stafford gets up to the line of scrimmage here at the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 10. In the shotgun here. Stafford's going to look to throw. Stafford looking. He's going to get it to his receiver, and Puka Nacua gets out of bounds, and no! He stays in bounds, and the Seahawks are going to pull off the victory as time runs out. Seattle gets the win, and the Seahawks are your NFC champions. What a victory by Seattle! 31-27 over the Rams. And Stafford got it to Puka Nacua, but Puka not able to get out of bounds.
He's in.
Just confirming the runner was down in bounds. The game is now over. Unbelievable.
So Matthew Stafford finishes his day with 374 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, while Puka Nacua had 9 receptions for 165 yards and a touchdown as Seattle advances to their 4th Super Bowl appearance in team history. Congratulations to Mike McDonald and Sam Darnold. And now let's go over the Seattle Seahawks offensive numbers. And Sam Darnold went 25 for 36 for 346 yards and 3 touchdown passes in this game. Kenneth Walker with 19 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown. We also seen 4 catches for 49 yards for Kenneth Walker to have over 100 total scrimmage yards here in this game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 10 catches for 153 yards and a touchdown reception. Cooper Kupp with 4 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown. And how about Jake Bobo with 1 catch for 17 yards and a touchdown in this one. Rashid Shaheed also added 1 catch for 51 yards, but it was a hell of a performance by this Seattle defense. And how about quarterback Sam Darnold? Probably the best performance of his career, as we see JSN being interviewed here after a terrific 10 catch, 150 yard performance. That's the first he's the first Seahawk with 10 catches and 150 yards in a postseason game in franchise history. And what a thrilling victory here it was in this one, as we see your final once again here, guys. The Seattle Seahawks get the victory 31-27 over the Los Angeles Rams. The Seattle Seahawks are your NFC champions as they advance to the Super Bowl to take on the AFC champion New England Patriots in what will be a Super Bowl rematch that none of us can wait to see. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw, and we've got the Royal Rumble coming up on Saturday, and we will be doing live play-by-play for the Super Bowl coming up in just a few weeks as well, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you for making this football season a historical one here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you guys next time with a live play-by-play on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for the love.